Hey guys, okay, doing a review of this KKSEVENS magnetic induction heater kit today. They sent me this to review and try, so let's unbox it and get into it. So like the box says, this is a magnetic induction heater, basically for heating bolts, nuts and bolts that you need to remove if they're rusted or seized or something like that, without having to use, like a oxyacetylene torch or even like a propane or MAP gas torch. It's a little safer. There's no open flame. It just uses these coils to heat stuff. So yeah, a couple things: dry use only, no open flame, which is nice. Fire. It's precision, so you can fit it right around your bolt. Bolt removal. So 110 volts, 1300 watts. The KS01. There's all the details on it there. I'm not going to go through every one. You can screenshot that or just check it on their website. They're open here. So nice case. I like the case. Always good to have a case. Keep everything organized. Instruction manual up the top here. Sort of a little quick start guide, I guess. And then, so this is the actual unit itself. Have not used this yet, so got this little label here just to let you know how to start with it. Install the coil properly and tighten the knobs. Always loop the coil around the screw during use. Never press the power button without a heating target in place. Okay. We got a couple hand nuts here to tighten down the different coils. And they give you an assortment of coils, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so we've got 2 large. Four smalls, 2 mediums, and these ones are custom ones, so you can make your own if you're heating up something unique. So that's handy. So yeah, I don't know. I have 1 bolt here, so I'm gonna grab it. So I just found this bolt out in the shop. It's pretty old. It's a square nut, very rusted and seized. I'm gonna try heating that up and see how that goes. So I'm thinking, yeah, that one there will probably do it. Stick those in there. Really well made knobs. Sometimes these things are cheap, but this one's nice. Looks like we have a light there, I just noticed. Okay, we're plugged in. And as soon as you plug it in, a little fan comes on here. And then it's nice because you can like bend this if the bolt's in a weird spot. I'll just keep it straight for my purposes. This thing's not going to replace a torch, obviously, but it's going to be for areas where it would be a little sketchy to put a torch, like if it was near a plastic part or a really sensitive wire or any wire really, where you just need to apply the heat right to that bolt or nut that you're trying to remove. Let's try it out here. See how this goes. I've never used one of these before. Okay, so pressing the button. Actually, hold on. Let me grab something here. 53 degrees Celsius. 100, 112. Oh yeah, it's getting spicy. 167C. You see it changing color there. I'm gonna see if I can get it red hot. It's pretty neat. I think you'd already have it red hot with an oxyacetylene torch by now. And not about this size. But again, this is a lot safer. 400. We'll keep it in real time here. 500. But what temperature do you think it starts to go red? I can feel the heat coming off it. It's getting really hot. Oh, I think the sides start going red. Oh yeah. Starting to turn red here. So we're at 500. That's pretty sweet. 600. 650. Oh yeah, look at that. Red hot. Okay, I don't even have a wrench ready. I'm gonna let it off, grab a wrench. The deal is you're trying to like shock it. Oh my God, I swear to God, guys, I did not do anything to that bolt. It's just coming off like nothing. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not saying it's this thing that did it, because a torch probably would have done the same thing, but the fact how easy that came off is actually shocking. Like, I've seen these things on the internet and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm never gonna buy one of these. It's, you know, a torch can do the same thing, but actually having it and using it, and I know it's gonna sound ridiculous because they sent it to me, so you probably think I'm biased, but I don't know, just having it and using it and just how clean it is to use, and you know, there's not like flames going everywhere, it is kind of nice, so I do see the appeal. And it definitely would have, you know, its uses. I've been in situations before where you're up in like a body panel or something like that, and there's that one rusted nut or bolt, and it's close to really sensitive things, and this, I can see it being handy. This old rusty wheel from an old rake. See if we can get some of these off. See if we can work on that one. I can see this being handy for muffler repairs. Starting to go red there. Try these nasty square ones here. $35 to start. It's hot today. And there. Okay, I got this one really hot. I'm trying to keep it up. It's so hot, the PB blaster is just evaporating before it even soaks in. Still too hot. All right, I'll just talk about it as I do this last bolt. As you can see, this stuff is coming off because, I mean, I got it like very hot. This thing was glowing hot. It was so hot, so some of the insulation is coming off, but I want to see if it still works properly without it, which I think it will. I think you could also make your own custom ones with just probably 12 or 10 gauge copper wire, because it looks like that's all that this is, and just not use the insulation at all. But we'll see here how it heats it up. So overall, I think this thing is about $370, and there is a link to it in the description. So if you purchase it using that link, I get a small cut from Amazon, not directly from these people. They did give me this thing, so full disclosure, but they're not paying me for this video in any other way. And if you do use the link, it's just the Amazon affiliate link. So I'd appreciate the help if you guys are looking for one of these. But for my own personal use, I mean, like I said before, without you know, purchasing this and using it myself, I probably never would have purchased one. But now having it here and just trying it out on a couple of these bolts, I can totally see where it would be useful, especially for doing exhaust parts on things like I got this Wackernussen WL32 wheel loader here, where it's got a lot of sensitive parts right near the exhaust components, and the bolts get rusty. So to be able to heat them up with this really close to there without worrying about a torch, lighting a torch, you know, having the cord everywhere and all that would be super handy. So is this a tool you could live without? Absolutely. Is it one that's going to make, you know, some days better? Definitely. So that's really all I have to say about it. It's well made. And yeah, if you get into stuff like this a lot, definitely pick one up. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh yeah, you can see it's getting real spicy there. Oh, whoa. See if I can get that grease fitting out. That was quick. I'm gonna get all the insulation off this thing. Let's see what it does with no insulation. And granted, it does, I don't think you're supposed to get things red hot with it. But I mean, obviously in the real world, people are gonna try and cook these nuts off. Oh, that can't be good. Okay, yeah, you don't want to touch it too much. Nope. Keep going. 580. Okay, coils are starting to get red hot there. So is the bolt. Let's see if this works. So you can use it without the insulation. You just got to be more mindful of not touching the nut.